looking at the build-up that we've seen over the last few years, the militarization that Beijing has very much been pushing in the South China Sea, all four countries very much being able, wanting to be able to counter China in different ways. And we are seeing the US at the same time flexing its military muscles with these joint drills near Guam with both Japan and Australia, and the joint military drills with India near Pakistan's border, trying to show that they are ready and able to counter any particular threat that they may face in the future. But I think it's also really an opportunity for the optics of this to show that this is Joe Biden, the new president, building that coalition he spoke so much about as he was campaigning to become president. A coalition of allies to be able to stand up in a multilateral way against Beijing, doing it very differently to the past Trump administration. That was much more of a unilateral way of approaching matters with Beijing. Joe Biden instead saying that he very much wants to work hand in hand with allies to build that cooperation and to build those coalitions. So for these four countries to come together to have this first meeting of the Quad, I think is very much an opportunity for Joe Biden at the start of his presidency to set that idea of multilateralism on the way that he wants to do things going forward, especially in relations with China.
On another front, the U.S. President Joe Biden says he won't lift sanctions against Iran unless it starts to comply with the terms of the 2015 nuclear deal again. And he's unwilling to lift sanctions as a means to get Tehran back to the negotiating table. Mr. Biden was speaking in an interview with U.S. media CBS. It came after Iran's supreme leader urged Washington to ease sanctions if it wants Tehran to return to compliance.
اگر میخوان که تعهدات برگرده باید آمریکا تحریم ها کلا لغو کنه اون هم نه به زبان روی کاغذ
You always got to put sister lady.
That's why I tell you about one of the something to
تحریم ها
forget.
رو لغو کنیم و ما راستی آزمایی کنیم و اعلام کنیم که درست تحریم ها لغو کنیم
Give me the cough syrup.
You want to take
Yeah, I haven't taken the cough.
سیاست وحشی جمهوری اسلامی
Panadol?
I don't know, I just take.
The 2015 nuclear deal has been hanging by a thread since the previous Trump administration withdrew from it in 2018 and reimposed sanctions on Iran. Tehran has since suspended compliance with most key nuclear commitments to the deal and has in fact breached terms of the pact in retaliation against the U.S. sanctions. It has also begun enriching uranium closer to weapons-grade levels, but it means that all breaches are quickly and easily reversible, that is, reiterating that its nuclear program is for peaceful purposes. The former U.S. Secretary of State George Shultz, who served as President Ronald Reagan's top envoy, has died. The Shultz spent most
Yo,
of
no more what?
trying to improve Cold War relations with the Soviet Union and forge a course for peace in the Middle East. He was the longest-serving U.S. Secretary of State since the Second World War and had been the oldest surviving former cabinet member of any administration. He largely stayed out of politics after he retired, but has been an advocate for increased focus on climate change. George Shultz was 100 years old. A 5.6 magnitude earthquake has hit the southern Philippines.
Ayaw,
There are no
Philippine got
immediate
earthquake.
reports of casualties or damage.
Davao
but
last
authorities
time I
expect
made
some
one.
aftershocks.
Davao.
The quake struck off the coast of Davao Oriental
When?
at 8 this morning.
Ayaw, 5.6 ah. Davao Oriental.
Last time I hadn't
After a
stayed.
6.3 magnitude earthquake hit yesterday around noon. The Southeast Asian country is regularly rocked by quakes due to its location along the Pacific Ring of Fire, an arc of intense seismic activity that stretches across the Pacific Basin. It's not quite Narnia, but slowly getting there. The British weather forecaster is making reference to the ice mythical world in C.S. Lewis's book, and warning of significant disruptions and bitter cold this week. A cold front brought on by Storm Darcy has plummeted temperatures in the eastern parts of England. Towns and cities have been blanketed by heavy snowfall. Train services have been cancelled.
Last time I had my husband accident, then call this Helen to come and take over lah. The Helen is people don't want one lah. Then for one day he just clean the floor clean already Go out never tell no. Until the next day they come back. Wow, my husband so worried,
The
everybody
head of the
worried.
Chinese New Year,
At least you
Beijing
call,
has
huh?
called the local
Say you
authorities
go
to
somewhere or what,
ease
never call it.
COVID-19 restrictions.
Then I call my
That means
Susan, the
unnecessary
agent, that one is Filipino, very fierce one,
Several
married Singaporean.
county and
Wow,
level officials
want to beat
introduced
her.
testing policies